Format of investments in debentures account. In the books of debenture holder, investment in percentage debentures of limited, date, particulars, number of debentures, interest, amount. Same thing in the credit side also. Opening date 1st April or 1st January. To balance brought down. Opening number of debentures. As of now, interest will be 0. Sometimes opening balance interest, closing balance interest will come. That we will discuss later. As of now, opening will be 0. Amount will be opening into book value. Then date of purchase or purchase date. To cash. Number of debentures bought. Working note number 1. In this working note, the format will be date, number of months, interest, number of debentures, total. Purchase date, number of months will be last interest payment date. Last when they have paid interest. From that date to the date of purchase. So I am calling this as opening to date of purchase. Number of months. For that interest per debenture. Interest per debenture will be face value into percentage into n by 12. Number of months into n by 12. The total number of debentures, total interest. This we have to compute. Then we have to also compute cost. So working note number 1 for interest, working note number 2 for cost. Cost how to compute? Working note number 2, cost of the debenture will be cum interest price if it is given. That cum interest price, which is including interest, less interest as per working note number 1. If you deduct, you will get X interest price. On that X interest price, you have to add brokerage as a percentage. Brokerage you have to add. This will be the cost per debenture. So working note number 1 over. Like that you have to repeat whenever you are purchasing. That will be repeated, purchase date. Then when the company is paying dividend on the due date. Due date. On the due date, opening to due date. Face value into percentage into 6 by 12. This number of debenture will be the total number of debentures in hand. Opening plus it. So total debentures in hand. Opening plus purchases minus sales. For that you will receive dividend from, sorry, interest from company. That you should write here. due date, by cash or by bank, whatever. Number of debentures nil, amount also nil, only interest received as per working note number 2. That should be written here by cash. Then sale date. Whenever you are selling debentures, in that case also by cash, number of debentures sold, number of debentures sold, then interest as per working note number 3. Here also sale date, opening date to date of sale, same, into n by 12. Number of debentures sold. Is the total number of debentures in hand when company is paying. Whenever we are purchasing or selling, at that time only number of debentures bought or number of debentures sold. For that only we have to compute interest. Sale date. As per this working note number 3, we will compute interest and total value, sale value. Sale value working note number 4. How to compute sale value? Working note number 4 will be same. From interest price, if it is given, we have to reduce interest as per working note number 3. Then you will get X interest price. Now, working note 2 is for computing cost. Working note number 4 is for computing sale value. So, cost we have to add brokerage. Sale value we have to deduct brokerage, because if you sell debenture, you will receive price, but you have to pay brokerage. So both you have to offset. This will be the sale value per debenture into number of debentures sold will be this amount. Then whenever profit or loss is whenever sale is there, we have to compute profit or loss. For that, we have to deduct the cost per debenture. Will be your profit or loss. That profit or loss will be transferred to profit and loss account. Sale date to P&L if there is profit as per working note number 4. No debenture, no interest. Only amount you should write. If there is a loss by P&L, no number, no debenture, no interest, amount only as per working note number 4, loss. Then again due date will come. On this due date, you have to repeat this. On the due date, working note number 5. Opening to due date. Opening means last payment date. Last due date to this due date. So wherever I'm writing opening, that will be the last due date. Okay, like that you can assume. So on this due date also, total number of debentures in hand. For that you will compute due date. That will be for that you will compute interest, that will be written as by cash. Then closing date by balance carry down. Number of debentures in hand. No interest as of now. Here working note number 6. Sometimes it will be given, sometimes it will not be given. Working note number 6 will be cost balancing figure in ledger will be the cost. market value, it will be given in the question. Number of debentures in hand into market value given. It should be valued at lower of the above. As per AS 13, cost or market value, whichever is lower. In that we have to value. So that will be written here. If cost is less, ledger will be tallied. If market value is less, ledger will not be tallied. Balancing figure will be transferred to P&L as loss on valuation, like that. So by P&L we have to transfer. And last interest whatever balancing figure is there, that should be transferred to profit and loss account. Balancing figure in interest, it will be transferred to profit and loss account. So this will be the total concept behind the investment in debentures. Extra only one concept is there that we will discuss later. Okay, va? So one sum, shall we discuss?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Priya?
Yes, sir. Should I read, sir?
Yes, ma'am. As I already told, if you remember this format, just fill in the blanks now, questions allow me. Yes.
Okay, sir. Guha Investment Company holds 1,015% debentures of rupees 100 each in Siva Industries Limited as on 1st of April at a cost of rupees 1,05,000.
Yes.
Interest is
So first fill this.
Opening balance on 1st of April. Balance brought down. Number of debentures is going to be 1,000. Interest at a cost of 1,05,000.
First line over. Then
Interest is payable on 30th June and 31st December each year. Second, on 1st of May, 500 debentures were purchased, come interest at rupees 53,500. So, 1st of May, to cash, 500. This is inclusive of interest.
So first you have to compute.
Yeah, you'll have to compute the interest, sir. 1st of April, 1st of May. So 1 month. Date of opening.
Oh, 1 minute, 1 minute. This will be 1st April, 1st Jan.
Okay, sir.
So 1st January to balance. Okay.
Yeah. So January, February, March, April. 4 months.
Opening means not account to opening date. Here opening to date of purchase means what? Last interest payment date is what? 31st December. So from that January, February, like that you have to compute. Not this January.
Okay, sir.
So opening na last payment date, interest is paid on 31st December, it is paid. So January, February, March, April, 4 months. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Jan to
March.
April, 4 months. 100 into
15%.
Into 4 by 12. How many debentures bought?
So 500 into 4.
So 2,500 will be the total interest. Correct?
Yeah.
Then come interest price.
Come interest was 52,500. Less interest will be 500.
Interest will be 2,500 total. 51,000. Brokerage not given. So 51,000.
So amount column 51,000.
So 2,500 interest, 51,000 amount. So total of 53,500 paid. First May over. Next.
1st of November.
Before that,
Oh yeah, 30th June you will have interest payment.
30th June. Last payment date January to
January to May. Sorry,
May.
June.
6 months. So 100 into 15% into 6 by 12, 7.5. How many debentures in hand?
500, sir.
Huh?
1,500, sir.
Opening 1,000 plus 500. So 1,500 debentures in hand. So total interest received 11,250 on this due date, 30th June. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next.
1st of November, 600 debentures are sold ex interest. So 1st of November by cash, number of debentures 600.
Working note number 3. Sale date is 1st
November.
Last opening na not 1st January. Last payment date.
30th, 31st of December. No, 30th of June.
So July to
July to October, 31st October.
July, August, September, October. 4 months.
Yes.
5. Number of debentures sold?
600, sir.
So 3,000. By cash, 1st November, interest alone 3,000. Then working note number 4, sale value we have to compute. Come interest ex interest
Ex interest, sir.
So upon straightly they have given ex interest now.
And no brokerage also.
Yes, 57,300 is the sale value. Brokerage also nothing. Cost we have to compute. If it is shares, instead of debentures, if it is shares, what we will do? Cost computation. Cost per share we will compute as total debit
Divided by the number of
minus dividend received.
Yes.
Dividend received for additional purchase. For that only. Additional purchase divided by
Number of shares.
Total number of shares. This method we will apply. Cost per share. This is weighted average cost. This method is called weighted average cost. Cost per debenture, generally in the question it will be given as FIFO method. If it is given as weighted average cost, same as above. But generally for investment in debentures, FIFO method will be given. FIFO method means what? First in, first out. First in means what? We are having two type of debentures, 1,500. First 1,000 we are having, then we have purchased 500. So first in will be sold out. So now you are selling how many debentures?
600 debentures.
600 will be out of this 1,000. Like that assumption. That is the FIFO method. In this case, cost per share how to compute? For 1,000, 1,05,000 is the cost. Per debenture divided by 1,000. This will be the cost per debenture, 105. Like that, how many debenture we are selling?
600.
So the difference will be your Loss.
Profit.
Profit illa, loss தானே.
Loss.
So on 1st November, by profit and loss account, loss will be 5,700. No profit. Okay.
Okay.
Then next point.
The
Karthik
sale
ji.
value.
Next point, 30th November, 400 debentures are purchased, X interest at 38,400 rupees.
So the sale
So,
value will.
what ma?
So the sale value will.
Oh, we have not written. Okay. Sale value 57,300. Okay. Yes, on 30th November, 2 cash. How many debenture?
400 debentures.
Working note
38,
again.
38,400.
Interest.
Illa total price 38,400 X interest.
Total price 38,400 X interest price. No brokerage. Interest we have to compute. Correct? 30th November.
5 months interest வரும். ஜூலைலேருந்து July to November.
July
30th.
to November, 5 months. For 5 months, 100 into 15% into 5 by 12, 6.25. Number
Into
of debentures, 400.
400.
2,500 will be your interest. Okay.
Okay.
Then
On 31st December, 400 debentures were sold, are sold, come interest at 55,000. 31st December, come interest.
important point here. Due date is also 31st December. Correct?
ஆமாம் சார்.
Receipt, sale date is also 31st December. First sale, first interest received. That we have to compute.
First sale, அதுக்கப்புறம் interest.
Because then only come interest, the word will be having significance. Correct? Otherwise, if you are first receiving the interest, then you are selling the debenture. Interest value will be nil. Come interest will be equal to X interest price. Correct? Because there is no interest. Because
Correct.
already we have received. So, first general assumption. What assumption we will make now? On 31st December, first 400 debentures were sold and then interest is received from the company for the balance debentures. Like that we will assume. So, first 31st December, cash, by cash. How many debentures?
400.
Interest we have to compute.
ஆமாம் சார். 31st December, so 6 months வரும் interest. July to December, 6 months. One debenture.
July to December, 6 months. 6 months debenture, 7.5. How many debentures?
400.
So total 3,000 by cash. Then amount.
Amount of 55,000 minus 3,000.
So sale value 55,000. Come interest. In that interest is 3,000. So 52,000. No brokerage. So 52,000 will be the sale value. Will be written here. Then profit or loss. Cost how to compute?
Cost.
Again we have to check. How many debentures sold? 400.
400.
If first in first out, as per opening balance, 1,000 debentures were there. In that, how many debentures sold already?
600 were sold.
So
400
balance
remain.
400. That is also from opening balance only.
Correct.
Correct?
Sir.
So அப்ப cost how to compute?
Cost is already computed for the previous tranche, so we can use the same cost.
How?
அதே per debenture அதே தானே சார் வரும்.
Yes. So total 400.
ஆமா சார்.
105 into 400. 1,05,000 divided by 1000 debenture. அதான் cost per debenture. So 105. 105 debentures into 400 debentures sold. So now you are having profit 10,000. So on 31st December, by profit and loss account, sorry, to profit and loss account,
ஆமா சார்.
to profit and loss account, amount will be 10,000. 10, due date. Due date will be 31st December. Same, July to December, 7.5. Number of debentures in hand, how much?
Number of debentures in hand is 500, sir.
500.
Okay. 1,900.
Sir, 1,000 sold out.
1,000 sold
Additionally,
out.
we have purchased 900.
900.
That will be in hand.
Okay.
Correct. So on 31st December, we would have received interest for 900 debentures. So total of 6,000.
6,750.
Then closing date, by balance carried down, number of debenture 900, no interest. Closing market value not given. So market value illana cost da balancing figure. So cost difference 89,400, which will be the summation of these two. 89,400 cost. So on 31st December, we will transfer the profit, total balancing figure in interest also we will transfer. 19,000 will be transferred to profit and loss account, total interest. So working note number 6 in this question not given, so will not come. That's it.
Sir,
details relating to holding in 8% debentures of Pay Limited held as current asset. First
So
April
in the
opening
books
balance
of
Pay Limited. Rishika.
In the books of Rishikesh, investment in 8% debentures of
Pay Limited.
Pay Limited. Format, date,
Particular number of debentures, interest, amount. First April to balance BD. Number of shares.
total face value given.
Yes, sir.
Face value per debenture also given. So number will be
1,20 divided by 100.
So
1,200 debentures.
1,200. No interest. Amount will be
double 1,877. 1,18,000.
Then
Purchase 1st July to cash 100 debentures. X interest, sir. 98, sir.
Working note. Date.
Date, number of month, int, interest per month, interest on debentures. Interest, 80.
Number of debentures total. Right?
Yes, sir. First
So-
July. Business,
Due date of
March.
interest are
March or September, sir. So, April, May, June, July. 3 months, sir.
April to
July.
June தான்
June.
எடுக்கணும். First July. So
Yes, sir.
June தான்.
3
April, May, June. 3 months.
3 months.
100 into
100 into 8% into 3 by 12. Number of shares, 100 into 2, sir.
so 200 is for interest.
Yes.
Then cost
Fixed interest.
computation as per working note number 2. Cost. Format is come
no,
interest price less interest is
Interest.
equal to
X interest. Yes.
add
Brokerage.
is equal
Cost.
to cost. So in this question straight they have given X interest price as
98, sir.
so straight
100
up brokerage. 98 then.
Oh, 88, sir.
Then brokerage
1%.
1% on 98.
Paid.
98 la 1%. So cost 98.98. 100 debentures into 98.98. This much. 1st July over.
Yes, sir.
Then
Next, interest computation, sir. September due date.
super. Due date is September 30th September la.
April to September 6 months.
Super. 6 months.
Interest.
100 into
1300.
8 into 6 by 12.
12, sir.
4. How many debentures in
1300.
hand? 1300. Super. So 5200. Date
Interest.
30th September by
By cash. Cash. Yeah. No, sir. Interest. 5,200.
5200 interest alone. Then
1st October, sir. Sold. 1st October. Wait. 200 debentures. Number. X interest.
1st October.
Yes, sir. 1 month. September to October.
September to 30th September to 1st October.
Is.
Nil.
Okay, sir.
So not applicable. Now from date in 30th September to
Yes, sir.
1st
October.
So not applicable. Interest will be 0. Only one date could illiye.
Yes, sir.
So nil. Not applicable. Then
Amount. Working note. X interest 100, sir.
normally this will be the procedure, but in this question they have straightly given X interest price of 100.
100.
Brokerage
1%.
we have to deduct.
1%.
So 1 rupee we will deduct. Sale value
99.
so 200 into
99.
by cash potage. Then whenever
First,
sale is there, cost as per which method?
For
Assume
FIFO.
FIFO method. FIFO method we are selling 100 debentures.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, 200 debenture
200.
from opening
The
balance.
opening.
So opening balance cost
1,18,000 divided by 1,200 into 200. Sir.
or per debenture we are computing here sale value. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Per debenture 98.33.
30. Profit, sir.
So profit
To P&L.
per debenture. This is profit per debenture. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Total profit we have to transfer to P&L.
To P&L. Number of shares.
Nil. Number of debenture interest nil. Amount la mattum 0.67 into 200
200.
debentures. Then
Yes, sir. 1st January, sir. Purchase. 1st January. To cash. 50 debentures. 1st January. October, November. 3 months, sir. 100 into
3 months already calculate பண்ணிருக்கோம் 2.
okay.
So
200. 550 sir. Number of 100. Interest.
cost computation. Now they have given come interest price.
98. Sir, ಇದು per share sir.
Per debenture 98.
Sir. 50 divided by 100 sir.
Right. அதான் ரெண்டு ஆல்ரெடி கம்ப்யூட் பண்ணிருக்கான்ல. Interest per debenture is there na?
Okay sir.
50 divided by 100 எப்படி சொல்ற? 100 divided by 50 தானே? அப்படின்னா கூட
Okay sir.
that is come interest price 98. Interest per
Okay.
debenture we have computed as 2. So X interest price 96.
96.
Then
1%.
brokerage 1%. 1% on what?
Selling price 98. 96 sir.
How you are computing? It is not given la.
Yes sir.
1% is on the quoted price. In this case,
Okay.
98 na 98 la 1. 100 na 100 la 1.
Yes sir.
புரியுதா? Here 98
Okay.
come interest. So 98 la 1. You have to apply.
Okay.
98.
Okay,
Quoted price. It is not given 1% on the sale value, 1% on the X interest price, like that they have not given, just 1%. So 1% on the quoted value 98. So
Okay,
cost 96.98
into 50.
Then
1st February sold as first by cash 200. Just 1st February 4 months. 100 into 8% into 4 by 12. 200 sir.
$533 interest. 1st February
X interest 99.
99.
Yes. Brokerage 1%.
1% on the quoted price, so 0.99. So 98.
0.
Cost already FIFO method தான் 1200 ல already we sold 1000, still you are having a balance of 1000. From that you are selling 200.
200.
So same cost
Okay.
98.3.
3.
But now it is a loss.
Loss.
So on 1st
First
February by
by P&L.
P&L amount la 0.32 into
Number of 200.
200, 64. Finished. Then
Closing, sir. 31st March. 6
October
months.
to March 6 months. 6 months to 4 rupees. How many debentures in hand?
800. 950, sir.
Yes, 950 in hand. So total interest received 3,000.
800.
31st March la by cash. We are receiving interest 3,800. Okay.
Sir.
Then 31st March la by balance carry down. 950 debentures. Cost is
Means
this much.
double.
So working note
1 lakh
number. Next valuation varo. Market value given la last.
Yes, sir. 8%.
Market value of the debenture is given. So working note number 7 will also come. What is the cost? Balancing figure 132,881 minus 19,864. So this is the cost. And market
Okay.
value is 950 debentures of closing market value என்ன?
99. Closing market at 8% of debentures.
மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டோமா?
99, sir. இல்ல sir.
ஏய் இங்க அமௌண்ட் போடல. On 1st February sold 98.01 into 200.
Okay, sir.
Amount fill up பண்ணல.
Yes, sir.
Now the total will be 39,466. If you deduct, you will get 93,415. Cost market value 94. So whichever is less na
93 for cost.
cost. So a loss will not come. 93,415 closed. And this date la we should transfer to P&L the balancing figure of interest.
Okay, sir.
Interest la balancing figure transfer. Okay. Yes, ma'am. In the books of
In the book of Chatur.
Chatur illa.
Chatur. Sorry.
12% debentures of
Debentures of Miss Unnati.
Unnati Limited.
Date particulars number of 1st April. Opening balance is 4,000. Debentures costing 98.
So two balance.
To balance is 3,92,000.
4,000 into 98. Super. Then
In 1st June purchase 2,000 debenture shares at rupees 120 come interest. Working notes, sir. 1st June April to May.
April to
May.
May. 2
2
months.
months. Yes. Face value into percentage 12,000. 12 percentage into 2 divided by 12. Is to 2000 is 4000. Working notes. Come interest is 120. Less interest to 18 percentage 118. Brokerage is 120 2 percentage in 120. 2.4. 20.4. 4,000.
So 4,000 interest, 2,000 into.
Interest 2,000 into 120.4.
Super. Then.
Then 1st September by cash. 1st September. Working notes 3,000 share. 1st September. June to August.
அப்ப
3 months.
ஜூனுக்கு என்ட்ரி போடலையே.
Yes sir. Okay sir. April.
என்ன? No, wrong. April to.
Wait a minute.
Last
August.
payment date April தானமா? ஜூன் எங்க இருந்து வந்தது?
Yes sir. இல்ல சார் நான் டக்குன்னு இந்த மேல உள்ள ஜோன் கால்குலேட் பண்றேன் சார். April to August.
Four. April, May, June, July, August 5.
Yes, 5 months sir. 3,000. It's 6,000 sir. Sorry, 15,000.
Sold. 1st September sold.
Sold sir.
Come interest price.
Come interest price is 110. Interest minus 5. 105. Brokerage on 110. 2% on 110. Minus
Sale value
102.28.
102.28.
102.8.
So interest 15,000. Amount
3,000. 3,000 into 102.8.
cost. FIFO method. We are selling how
Yes,
many
sir.
debentures?
We are selling 3,000 debentures, sir.
Opening balance 4,000 இருக்கு. Correct?
Opening balance is 4,000. Yes, sir.
So அப்ப 98 தான் cost.
Yes, sir.
Opening balance 98 தானே?
Yes, sir.
So profit 4.8.
4.8.
So on 1st September 2 P&L 4.8 into
3,000.
Finished. Next.
Yes. Next 30th September interest due date. September 1 month, sir.
ஒண்ணுமே ரிலீஸும் பண்ணல, இதுவும் பண்ணல.
இல்ல சார், இப்ப ஆகஸ்ட் டு ஏப்ரல் டு ஆகஸ்ட் நம்ம எடுத்திருக்கோம்ல சார். அப்ப ஆகஸ்ட் டு செப்டம்பர் 1 month தானே சார் வரும்.
இந்த கேள்வி எப்ப கேட்டிருக்கணும்? இத்தனை சம் போட்டு முடிக்கிறதுக்கு அப்புறம் இப்பதான் கேட்கணுமா? நீங்க கேள்வி கேட்கறது தப்பு இல்ல, டவுட் கேட்கலாம், தப்பு கிடையாது. எப்ப கேட்கணும்னு இருக்கு. எத்தனை சம் போட்டிருக்கோம் இப்பதான் கேட்பீங்களா? அப்ப இவ்வளவு நேரம் கவனிக்கலன்னு அர்த்தமா, இல்ல கேட்கலன்னு அர்த்தம்? உங்ககிட்ட கேள்வி வந்தாதான் நீங்க கேட்பீங்கன்னு அர்த்தமா? எப்படி?
நோ சார். சரி.
இத்தனை சம் போட்டிங்களா
Thank you, sir.
போடலையா உண்மையை சொல்லுங்க.
போட்டிருக்கேன் சார், போட்டிருக்கேன் சார்.
அப்பெல்லாம் டவுட் வந்துச்சா? வந்தும் சரி அப்புறமா கேட்டுக்கலாம்னு விட்டீங்களா?
இல்ல சார், நான் அது கொஞ்சம் கன்ஃபியூஸ்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு சார். அது அது போடும்போது அப்படியே சம் போட்டுட்டு இருக்கும்போது அது கிளியரா தான் சார் இருந்துச்சு.
இந்த மாதிரி வரும்போது தான் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு கான்ஃபிடென்ஸே இல்லாம இருக்கு. நீ நான் எப்பவுமே தப்பே சொல்ல மாட்டேன். நீங்க டவுட் எப்ப வேணா கேட்கலாம். பிரியங்கான்னு கூப்பிடும் போதுதான் டவுட் வருதுன்னா அப்போ எனக்கு சரியா பண்ணல. எல்லா அசம்பிளியும் அப்படிதான் எடுத்திருக்கோம். ஜனவரி டு ஏப்ரல் எடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் மே டு ஜூன் தான் எடுத்தோம். ஜனவரில இருந்தா எடுத்தோம். திருப்பி ஒவ்வொரு தடவையும் ஓப்பனிங் டேட்ல இருந்தா எடுத்திருக்கேன். இப்ப சொன்னாலே என்ன புரியும் உங்களுக்கு? நான் எப்படி சொல்றது இப்போ?
இல்ல சார், நான் கன்ஃபியூஸ்ட் ஆயிட்டேன் சார். டக்குன்னு நான் இது வரிசையா
நான்
போட்டுட்டே
முதல்ல
இருக்கும்போது
புரிஞ்சுட்டேன். நீங்க இங்க ஜூன்னு சொல்லும் போதே எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சது. சரி ஒருவேளை தப்பா சொல்ற டக்குன்னு இதுல ஸ்லிப் ஆகி சொல்றாங்களோன்னு பார்த்தேன். இன்னைக்கு நான் இப்ப கூப்பிடலன்னா என்ன இருக்கும்? மறுபடியும் நான் வீட்டுல போய் பார்த்திருப்பேன். நீங்களே அமைதியா இருந்திருப்பீங்க. அவ்வளவுதான். அதே மாதிரியே இருந்துக்கோங்க. அவ்வளவுதான். நான் வேற என்ன சொல்றேன்னு தெரியல. நீங்களா என்கிட்ட கேட்டிருந்தீங்கன்னா நான் சந்தோஷப்பட்டிருப்பேன்ல.
சாரி சார்.
உமா, ஜோத்ஸ்னா,
Sir,
30th September.
30th September, interest per debenture, 6 months, sir. 100 into 12% into 6 by 12 is 6. For 3,000 debentures,
30th செப்டம்பர்ல
yes, sir.
3000 எப்படி வந்தது?
4,000 plus 2,000 minus sales 3,000, sir.
Super. So 3000. Interest received
18,000.
Then
Next, 1st December, by cash, sold 2,000 debentures. Sold 2,000 debentures. X interest is 105. So interest is 2 months, October and November. For 2 months, 2,000 debentures, 2 into 2,000, 4,000 interest. X interest is 105.
sales
So price
105.
sales 105 minus brokerage 2% into 105, 2.1. Cost
Right. So 2000 debentures into
102.9.
102.9. Okay, by cash. Here we have to split this into 2. Correct? Because
Yes, sir.
FIFO method la 3000 debentures, 2000 we are going to sell. Opening balance how much?
Opening balance is 4,000, sir.
In 4,000 we have already sold.
Already sold 3,000 debentures.
So a balance available in this slot.
1,000 debentures.
அப்ப 1000க்கு தான் we can take that cost.
Yes, sir.
For 1000 debentures, what is the cost?
For 1,000 debentures, 98.
But we are selling totally
2,000 debentures.
So again balance 1000 will be there. That will be from
From purchase 2,000, sir.
1st June purchases. For 1st June purchases, what is the cost?
120.4.
Selling price will be same 102.9 now. But cost
Yes, sir.
120.4. So profit or loss?
For first 1,000 profit and next 1,000 it's loss.
So this into 1,000, this into 1,000. So net loss that
Yes, sir.
12,600 loss.
Yes, sir.
Bharat, explain again.
First December sold
First.
2,000 debentures at, sir, 2,000 debentures at 105x interest. Balancing to balance bill வந்து நமக்கு 1,000 தான் சார் பேலன்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஆனா இங்க 2,000 ஷேர்ஸ் சேல் பண்ணிருக்கோம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1,000க்கு வந்து க்ளோசிங் பேலன்ஸ் அமௌண்ட்ல இருந்து காஸ்ட் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிக்கணும் சார். அது வந்து 98 சார் 1,000க்கு செல்லிங் பிரைஸ். நெக்ஸ்ட் 1,000க்கு வந்து அடுத்து நம்ம கேஷ் பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்ணதுல இருந்து எடுத்துக்கணும் சார். அது வந்து 120 கம்மி இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட். அது நம்ம இங்க ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கோம் சார். காஸ்ட் 120.4. அதுல வந்து 1,000 கால்குலேட் பண்ணிக்கணும் சார்.
So first 1,000க்கு profit, next 1,000க்கு loss. Into
Yes, sir.
1,000.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So net loss 12,600 by P&L potash. Yes,
sir.
Jyotsna, continue. First December over. Next.
Next 31st January to cash purchase 3,000 debentures.
1st January, 31st January, 31st. Okay.
1st January, sir. 3,000 debentures. X interest is 100.
First interest.
Interest for 4 months.
October
to 31st Jan. 4 months.
Yes, sir.
Interest is 4 into 3,000.
என்னப்பா
12,000 interest
நமக்கு
amount.
அந்த 4,900 ப்ராஃபிட் வந்துச்சு சார். 4,900 ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1,000ல ப்ராஃபிட் இருக்கு. அது என்ன சார் போடணும்?
No. This is profit, this is loss. So net loss or profit 17,500 loss minus 4,900 profit. So net loss.
Okay, sir.
We are not accounting separately. Profit separately, loss separately, because this is both are single transaction only. So we are finding out net profit or net loss. And the 12,600 loss we are transferring to profit and loss account.
Okay, sir.
Yes, ma.
Interest 12,000, sir.
31st January
For purchase. Yes, sir.
31st January 12,000.
Interest
Right.
12,000.
Interest 12,000. Amount we have to compute.
100 x interest.
So brokerage 2. So total
102.
102.
102, sir.
3,000 into
102. 31st March. Interest payment by cash account. 31st March, sir. By cash.
By cash.
Interest working note. October to 31st March, 6 months. 6 rupees into 4,000 debentures, sir.
In hand. So super. 24,000 cash. Next. By balance.
By balance carried out.
So how many debentures?
4,000 debentures.
Balancing figure.
Balancing figure.
4,12,000.
Or 4,000 into market value 105, sir. Whichever is less.
So value at cost.
4,12,000.
4,12,000 value பண்ணியாச்சு. Then this
2 PNL account 31st March. Interest is 45,000. Balancing figure.
to that 45,000 transfer. Super. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Now shares we have computed, shares we finished. இதுவும் debentures-உம் finished. Correct? But combined sum, shares as well as debentures, both we are having. So combinedly you have to do that. That is 3 accounts you have to maintain. 3 accounts combined share order account, investment in equity shares also you have to maintain, investment in debentures also you have to maintain. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு sum. Right.